recorded how many minutes long video only to find out that I didn't hit the record button. It was so painful. So yeah, I'm just going to brush through because I'm already exhausted. This is my trade recap for today. I'm literally journaling my trade as a I'm literally journaling my trade as a trader here on YouTube, just posting every trades I take every day. Hopefully I can be able to do it. I just want to come back every day and learn one or two things from what I have done as a trader, for everything I've traded, and also to learn from all my past trades and all of that. And if it also is going to help people out there, anyone that comes across my video, I don't really know, I'm not doing it just for anyone to come and see my trades or whatever, but I'm just doing it I'm documenting my journey. I'm documenting this for myself, and if in the process other people get to learn from my mistakes, because I'm posting my losses and my wins, everything unfiltered here. So if people get to learn from my losses and all of that, that would also be nice. So based on what I trade, like I said, the SLK strategy I trade, and I go every day. I use the previous candle to trade the next day. I look for a breakout that the previous candle gave to me. If the previous candle did not give me any breakout, then I'm out of that market, and until I see a breakout, and then I can use it to trade the next day. So based on that theory, on Friday, this was Friday price action, I had a breakout on Friday, so I was going to use it to trade Monday. So price came and then price started buying from here. In my previous video, I said I didn't enter directly on the buys here because it happened during market open. This thing happened during market open, so I couldn't get in on the buys because I don't trade Asian session, and I don't trade when the market is just opening. I don't trade during that time. So like I said even in my last video, I wanted to take a continuation entry from here, and I hit a loss. Break even actually, because price was supposed to keep on buying from here, like just keep on buying from here and then go to the external range liquidity, which is this place. I also had a target here, which was this was the target I had here, and on this place here I was targeting here. Price should come here, use all of these things here as internal range liquidity, use all of this here as internal range. I should show this on the chart. Use all of this as internal range liquidity and probably sell back down. Or not, but yeah, because we have a weekly zone also. This is the weekly zone. Let me quickly show it before I proceed to what I traded today, because that is why I'm here. Yesterday is gone and I'm trading with today. So this was what price actually did on Wednesday on the weekly time frame. This is why I marked this zone, because that's the external range liquidity that price should go and attack after price swept these lows and price closed inside of it. And even though following this theory, we don't have a daily breakout yet, I don't have a daily breakout yet, but I have a 4 hours breakout. This thing that happened here is already a 4 hours breakout, so that was why I kept on buying. So let me go back to my trade. So this was what I wanted to trade with Friday's price, that I hit a loss. So when I hit a loss on Friday, I was like, why would price just reverse back and hit my loss? Maybe price wanted to keep on selling. Maybe price was still rejecting from these key levels on the left hand side and all of that. So I felt like price wanted to, because look at this key level here, price was rejecting from and closing. Price just broke the key level here, then price used it. This was what sponsored all of this sell to the downside, and then C came here and it was rejecting. So I was like, okay, price wants to probably sell, because sometimes I have noticed a couple of times having CRT doesn't mean that price must definitely go to that your CRT high and go and take out that same liquidity. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes price might just go take from a key level, like the way we have on the weekly time frame now, where I'm using as a CRT for buys. Price can decide to come here and buy from this key level. Yes, price can just come here. I already put this on my chart. Price can just come here and just buy from this key level or buy from this open close and start selling back. It's not a must that it must come back here. It's not it's not mandatory that price must return back to this external range unless it's actually buying in a bullish trend. So price is definitely going to be bullish and take out all of those highs and keep on buying. Yeah, so that's why I was like, probably wanted to keep on selling, because also on the daily time frame, it is this place that is going to validate me a breakout. This is the place that's going to validate a breakout for me. I like to do my breakout on the left hand side, not anything that has happened on the right hand side. It's what happened on the left hand side before I got that rejection and that movement. That is, if price takes it out, that is going to be my breakout. So but I had a breakout on the 4 hour. So let me just go straight to the point. I'm just doing my recap for today, the trade I took today. So just my theory of trading, I used yesterday's candle, yesterday's rejection and breakout to trade the next day. So this was my rejection on the daily time frame. I had this rejection and it closed as a bearish candle. So I went down to my 4 hours time frame, and then I got this breakout. Let me clean all of these things. I got this breakout on my 4 hours time frame. I got this breakout here. This was the breakout. So as I got the breakout, I was like, I know, okay, I should have known. That's why I said this trade taught me a lesson, because this is a buy range. From here, from this place up to this place, to this point, is a buy range. So anything happening here, unless price takes out this place, then I should sell, because normally they will explain in the normal way we trade in market trends, when we are having series of break of structures to the upside, is when price takes out the external range. When price takes out this place, that's when we know that, okay, we are selling, we are now going to continue selling. But if price is still inside of the range here, maybe price did something like this, it doesn't mean that price has change character for it to now buy, because no, price can do something like this and then just continue selling. So that was something I had to learn the hard way, because I was trying to follow the normal way that I usually trade. When I see a rejection on the daily time frame, I look for my breakout. So price already gave me this rejection with Monday's price action. On Monday, price gave the rejection, and then price sold and gave this breakout, even though it's not a very clean breakout, but it was a breakout, right? It was a breakout. So this is the breakout. It was a breakout, but a breakout inside a buy range, very dangerous. I had to learn the hard way. This is me documenting my journey. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything or post only my wins when I have RR trades, I hit TPs, and then I won't post my stop loss. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for anybody. So my losses, my lessons, everything, I'm posting them here, because I'm going to come back to them. So how did I decide to trade these sales today and I hit stop loss? I went to my daily time frame, and then I was expecting price to give me an I was looking for a daily MTF time frame. That's something I do when I want to look for my entry, to make it easier for me and narrow it down easily. I go to the daily time frame, look for more key levels, and then I go down to my 4 hours time frame. As long as there's liquidity guiding it, and yes, there was, I will just refine it the more to my 4 hours and my 1 hour or 30 minutes, and that would be my entry. So I refined this thing to this place. That was the MTF, right? And this is liquidity guiding it. So I just refined it to this 4 hours open close here. And then when I went to the 1 hour time frame and the 30 minutes time frame, I also had a refinement. I refined it also to the lower time frame. I actually refined this thing to the 30 minutes time frame. I refined it here. So this was it here. This was the trade. I didn't refine it again, because I might choose to refine it to this level here, this A-shaped key level here, but I just decided to leave it here because why? It's very close to my liquidity. Look at my liquidity here, and the key levels you're supposed to be taking is the fresh valid key levels that are close to liquidity. So I didn't want to come and take this one, so I just took this one here because it's closest to my liquidity. And another thing that validated this entry for me was Asian session. I do not trade Asian session. I don't trade Asian session no matter what. So I use it as liquidity, as confluence for my liquidities if I want to enter my normal trades during London or New York session. So this Asian session was resting below this my key level here, in line with this liquidity and all of that. So I was just very happy that this thing gave me all of this here. Asia was resting slightly below my key level, and then it validated the entry more for me. So this was my it validated this entry more, and then this was my entry actually. I just placed my sell to there, screenshot my before, posted on my Telegram journal, and then I had my stop loss below this level. I had my stops below this level, and I was targeting the external range. The external range was 3R, but I even went ahead to, I was targeting here. There was an open close. The open close is around here, which made it my entry 4R. If an open close on the 4 hours time frame, so I was like, I'll either close here, or once price gives me 3R, I'll just put my SL at entry level and then target the open close there, and then 4R is enough for me, 3R is even enough for me. And then look at what price did. Look at this healthy rejection. You know when they say when your key level is valid, you see the momentum there, immediately price taps on it to give this heavy push to the downside or to the up, whichever way, and then you get your reaction immediately. So I was like, wow, nice, everything was in place, my trade was in place and everything. It gave me this healthy, really healthy reaction. Even came and gave me a confirmation entry. Look at this thing. This is a confirmation entry. I use this sometimes when I don't want to enter directly on a zone. I use this kind of entries for my confirmation. This is consecutive buy candles. That's an open close, that price engulfed. So this is going to be my entry, and then my stop to be above and all of that. Imagine this trade. Who would have thought that this kind of trade that will give me this heavy rejection to the downside and still give me a continuation entry, confirmation entry, by engulfing this open close key level for me to trade and sell it downward, and still come back and still take out the SL? Who would have believed? Even though in this case it was break even, because I was actively watching the chart and all of that. You know when they say cut your losers short and let your winners run, all of that stuff. So I was actively watching the chart. So when price was reversing back to my entry and it came back to this point here, I closed my entry, because I know that this continuation entry, this is the invalidation of this continuation entry. So for price to come up here and trade up to this level, take out this thing, it means that price is definitely going to buy. There's no need for me holding my main buys. Look at what price also did on the 1 hour time frame. Price even gave this nice continuation. Look at it exactly on that point. This is another confirmation entry I also use in when price will tap on your zone. Price taps on your main entry, your key level entry, price tap on your key level and start rejecting and closes below, sweeps this candle. When price will come, reject from there, and then sweep the previous candle low or high, and then create a V-shaped key level. This is also another entry and your stops above. So for price to even start coming back, entering this place and all of that, and these highs, these lows are still stand, these lows were still stand. So when I saw all of this, I was like, yeah, this trade is going. I'm hitting TP. This is a TP day. I was like, yes, this trade is gone, period. And then price started reversing back. And usually this kind of trades, when price creates something like this, immediately it tap on it, the highest it can go is somewhere like here, or maybe probably here to come and retap this key level or something, whatever. But it's going to come back to attack this low. But price did not come back, started going back and heading back to the stop loss of this continuation entry. That's when I knew that no, I can't foolishly keep on holding my main entry for it to go and hit my SL. I will not do that. That was why I left the market on break even, or should I say little loss, little stop loss. So that's why I left the market, and then price boom continued buying. So it was later on watching, I came back to the chart to see what was going on, and then I realized that I'd actually shot myself on the foot, because this is a buy range. I already had my buys here. I was expecting price to take out the external range liquidity. But what price decided to do here was to range, because normally if price had sense, this was where I had my continuation entry from yesterday. As price came and tap on that open close key level, it was supposed to continue buying, take out this external range liquidity and come and target this key level here. Just price should just move straight. I don't know why price would want to do this to a trader like me. So it's funny, right? Price wanted to range around this whole area. Price just decided to just do this to me. Price decided to do this because this is not fair. This is not fair at all. This is not fair. Price just decided to do this to me and then range, come back to entry. So what he did was that he came back. What he did was that he came back to entry. Imagine holding a trade yesterday, it will move how many RR and then come back again to entry the next day. Some people would even close this trade thinking it's coming back to hit their SL, only for it to reverse back and go and hit TP and go to your straight target. Imagine. So I learned a crucial lesson also here. Just like I said, I'm journaling my trades, my losses, my winners and everything. This is unfiltered, purely everything I do, and I'm doing it for myself as an accountability to myself as a trader, to learn from, go back. I love to do this, my videos, I go back and I watch them. I also learn from even myself. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So what I'll just be doing tomorrow, and look at this zone I marked, price is rejecting from there, but I doubt that price is going to keep on selling. Price would not sell from this zone. Price would definitely, probably, let me not say definitely, I'm not market maker. Price will probably come to this level here, this level here that suffered me, because it was this level that price got to and started rejecting and came back here to hit my stop loss and then do this nonsense ranging. So I believe price should come back to this level, because this is a level, an RBS that price, what is this, an RBS, resistance turn support. Yes, because this is resistance that price broker that's about to turn support, so it's RBS. So it sponsored all of these sales. So if price should come here, probably use a candle here or a few candles around this place here to give me liquidity and all of that. It should probably come to this place and probably buy here, because this is also a very nice trade, because it's going to satisfy price intent, which is to do what, to sweep liquidity and attack imbalance. That's to sweep liquidity and rebalance an imbalance at a specific pricing level. So if this thing does not want to buy from here, I'm not directly going to come and put my buy tool and say I'm buying from this place. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come down. I'm just going to watch what price will do tomorrow. In fact, Asian session will show me what price will do. If Asian session should bring a candle and tap into this zone for me, I'm not even going to be buying. I'm going to like it, because then that will be my liquidity, because Asia is my liquidity, and then I'll be looking to trade from this level. This is also a level that price used. This is also a level that price used. Look at this level, it's an A-shaped key level. Price used it to sponsor this sales to the downside. Also, it came here, tap on it, and still sold down here, down, before breaking the level. So any of these levels is what I'll be looking at. Or I can even go to my daily time frame. I can go to my daily time frame and look for an MTF. Yes, an MTF would be something like this. An MTF would be something like this. Oh no, that's not the daily time frame. Oh my god. Yes, it's exactly even there on the RBS of the daily. So an MTF is something like that. Where was that? Where was that? Let me look for it again. Yeah, okay. Here. So price can either come here tomorrow. So I'll be expecting price to probably do something like this with 4 hours candle. Give me some candles. It might come here and decide to do as if he wants to buy, but don't be deceived. And then it might probably come down to this key level or something and then probably buy, or even come down to this one, this level, this one at my key levels, and price might come down to anyone, and then I'm going to be looking to buy back up, because like I said, this is an external range liquidity that I'm targeting. But it still doesn't mean that I'll just place my limit and expect price to start going there immediately, because like I said, price swept these lows here on the weekly time frame, building bias on the weekly. Price swept the weekly low, and what, based on the CRT law, price is definitely going up here to take out the external range liquidity. But I don't always follow that CRT, because it doesn't happen all of the time. Sometimes price would buy, literally buy to this level, this A-shaped key level, and then it will start selling back down. Or it can come to this open close key level here, right? And then maybe there are candles there. There are candles there to use those candles as liquidity to come up here. You think that you might have your entry, and then you now be targeting because you are too greedy. I'll now be targeting it to come here, and then to just come to this place, and then to sell back down. So this is my trade for today. This was what I could come up with today. Yeah, this is me being truthful to myself, being real with my trades as a trader, learning from my mistakes, journaling, and yeah, getting better, refining my edge, and getting better 1% every day. So I would see you tomorrow, Stella. I'm literally talking to myself. Bye.